Today we're going to talk about the 18th James Bond film starring Pierce Brosnan, Tomorrow Never Dies, so let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. I also love to watch James Bond too. If you guys do too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Today we're going to talk about the 18th James Bond film leading up to No Time to Die coming out in April. Today we're going to talk about Tomorrow Never Dies.
Bond. James Bond.
I watched this film a lot growing up with Die Another Day and The World Is Not Enough and some of the earlier Sean Connery James Bond films. I really do enjoy Pierce Brosnan as an actor, and I really did like him in all four of the James Bond movies. But I could tell within Tomorrow Never Dies, he felt very comfortable in the role. He enjoyed being James Bond. This film follows James Bond as he attempts to stop Elliot Carver, a power-mad media mogul, from engineering world events to initiate World War III. Elliot Carver is played by Jonathan Pryce, who I just recently saw in The Two Popes, and I always forget that he is the big bad James Bond villain in here, and he is your typical madman. He is crazy in this film. I really do like Jonathan Pryce's performance in here. He controls the media, newspaper, headlines, whatever it may be, and it's just like your typical villain. He has your typical plot line, and I think that Jonathan Pryce did a good job in the role while being very crazy and believable at the same time. It's almost a little cartoony at times for things that he is demanding, and it reminded me a little bit of like Dr. Evil. He's just mad with power, and it's so fun to watch him in this role. It's one of the more memorable Pierce Brosnan era James Bond villain that I did enjoy because of how crazy he is and what he is demanding. It's all a lot of fun.
Good morning, my golden retrievers. What kind of havoc shall the Carver Media Group create in the world today? News.
Floods in Pakistan, riots in Paris, and a plane crash in California.
Excellent.
The movie also has some impressive action scenes throughout. Not that one big action scene that like GoldenEye had with the tank, which was outstanding in my opinion. This film has some decent action scenes. One of my favorite one is when James Bond is in the back of his car controlling it with the device that Q had given him, and he's kind of going through the parking garage and releasing certain items from his car, and he has like this little smirk on his face. It's fun to watch that he's having like a blast filming these scenes, and also the scenes are impressive as well. Bond's ally in the film is a Chinese spy, Wei Lin. I think she was a great addition in the movie. Of course, they shared a romantic scene in the movie, why not? But she also provided for some great action scenes, and they had a good scene together on top of a motorcycle as they are handcuffed together, so they're kind of trying to navigate through that. Certain scenes like that with the car sequence, I do think that Tomorrow Never Dies did have some pretty good action scenes within it. But in terms of plot, it doesn't feel like it's anything new. I did enjoy the villain. Jonathan Pryce played him very well. But in terms of the plot, it seems to be like a used James Bond story. It's trying to put technology into the movie, and it has an opening sequence with the James Bond song with a lot of technology within it. And so the movie's trying to move forward with where we are in 1997 with a bunch of technology going on. But that aside, I think that this plot definitely feels used and done before. And the villainous plot and all the different elements feels like I've seen this film before. But still, Tomorrow Never Dies is an enjoyable film. Pierce Brosnan once again gives another good performance. I like the additions to the movie, the different characters. Wei Lin was good in the movie. I like Jonathan Pryce as a villain. It's got some decent action scenes. It has a really engaging and thrilling opening sequence, and I like the James Bond theme song. But in terms of the Pierce Brosnan James Bond movies, it's not that memorable compared to GoldenEye or even Die Another Day. I'm going to go ahead and give Tomorrow Never Dies a B. Thank you guys for checking my review for Tomorrow Never Dies. Stay tuned. Next week I got a review for The World Is Not Enough. So stay on the lookout for that. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.